Okay, we are here for round two, and the match is underway.
Yeah, you guys have already gotten a few turns in. Shareef playing Mardu vehicles. Oh, vehicle. It's just four Heart of Kirans.
Yeah.
So there's one car and they all have to get in it. Aqeel on black green staff, snake, constrictor, black green constrictor. Looks like.
And it's in an energy version, and he runs Claim to Fame, which is very much fun.
Gives him kills out of nowhere with the long tusk cub, especially with a large amount of energy. Aqeel managing Shareef's early threat there, but he still takes 3 points. Yeah. I think that's. So he's taking a hit from.
He took a hit from the heart.
The heart of Kiran, and
previous turn.
Shareef just played 2 scrap heap scroungers after the first one, which came down in turn 2, and does 9 damage. He does have a bristling hydra though. I think he's gone down to 15. He drew the 2 cards off of. No, he's used the energy to cast the bristling hydra there.
Yes. And is in.
Wow, this is a really quick start. Shareef's got tons of damage. Aqeel's going to be forced to activate the Hydra just to block properly here. Is that a Glory Bringer?
Yes, that's
yes,
a Glory
it is.
It's just a sigh of pain from Aqeel's
Yeah,
side.
he just goes in.
Yeah, right at you. Shoots that.
That is super painful.
Blocks one, takes.
Aqeel going down to 6 points of life there. That was 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Aqeel's on 5?
Yeah, he just said he's on 5. I think we missed the 1 life draw.
I don't think there was a draw from the. Yeah, we did start midway through their game, so. You might have a way out here. It's just fortunate that the Glory Bringer is not going to untap. But yeah, those scroungers are just going to keep coming back. Aqeel gets in with the Bristling Hydra,
which is kind of helpful. I mean, he does have a slow down turn. He shouldn't take any damage here.
I think he just blocks one of them. Yeah, and then he takes the 3. Because blocking with the Ballista is not really going to be productive right now.
Puts him on 2.
He needs a Grasp of Darkness at this moment in time. He does have one in his hand, so he's got a way to deal with the Glory Bringer when it untaps. But I suspect he should just do it right now before. Okay. So he's going to allow Shareef to untap, I think. And he attacks for 5. He's got a way to block, possibly kill one other creature. Shareef reanimating a Scrap Heap Scrounger at the end of his turn, taking 1 point of damage from his Spire of Industry.
Which now
Aqeel's got a way out. He's got enough blockers to jump off the Scrap Heap Scroungers, and he's managed to put Shareef's life total under an amount of pressure. But I don't think he's gotten. Okay, yeah, he's just rolling Shareef back to the beginning of combat, and I suspect he's going to be grasping the Glory Bringer here.
Right now,
absolutely has to. Yeah.
Before the damage gets.
Before the exit is allowed to happen.
Yes.
Shareef, yeah, just gets in. Block. And I think that's it. Let's put Shareef down to 5. He's got a 5-power Bristling Hydra. Yeah, Shareef struggling to believe he's really in this corner here with that aggressive start. But it looks like Aqeel's put him down to Exactsies. This is a precise amount of damage. Shareef is out of cards. He does, however, have the ability to reanimate. No. The other Scrounger has been exiled to the first one.
It also doesn't block.
But it can crew the heart, which is what I was thinking he's going to do. But because he brought back the Scrounger by exiling the other one, he doesn't have that option anymore.
5.
And that's lethal.
Let's go to game 2. It says.
No, it doesn't look like he's dead. Did we miss something here? No, yeah, he's dead. He's dead. He just scoops up his cards. I think he just had to write down the number 0 before he understood that he was dead. Because that was, it was a super explosive start from Shareef. Yeah.
Yeah. Looking at the sideboards, doesn't actually look like Shareef is even sideboarding yet. Aqeel definitely puts in the 2 dispossess because it just eats the heart. Eats the scroungers as well. I mean, like either one of those 2 is a very good thing to lose.
I don't think it's too impactful here. I believe that they're in his deck because of the larger artifact-based threats, Gearhawk specifically. I don't know if he wants to invest his whole 3rd turn in exiling it. Does it take cards from the graveyard as well? If it exiles from the graveyard, it might be, but taking a turn off to get rid of those things, let's just hold over the dispossess there. It does search the graveyard, so
it takes everything.
Gets rid of them in the bin.
Everything, everywhere but on the graveyard, they're all gone.
But on the field, yeah, but on the battlefield. I still don't think he'll put them in. They're both having a look now. Yeah. I think it's more important for him to... He probably brings in a sweeper like the Hour of Glory. He seems to be picking up quite a few cards from his sideboard. Can't make out from the feed. Main deck Descenter's Deliverance. It does cycle. And it's good in this matchup. Curious.
Takes out the Claim to Fame. He takes out the Glint Sleeve Siphoner, what I can see. Shareef looking...
Yeah, what is Shareef? He's got Claim to Fame.
He's putting... No, it's cut to ribbons that he's putting in.
Okay. It just looks like Claim to Fame from the
It looks like he put in his spell collars as well.
Interesting. What does it catch here? Once the Verger just hits the table, I don't think there's much for Shareef to do.
It eats the Hydra.
Yeah, sure. That makes sense. It does catch the Hydra. It's a good way to...
Chandra, he's got...
I suppose it's similar to having the metallic rebukes as well. You expect to make the blue off of your Spy of Industry.
Yeah, he's going really deep on the take in the sideboard.
Also playing 3 Spy Bluff Canals main just to increase the amount of blue sources.
Yeah.
So this is technically like a Mardu blue vehicles list, because traditionally you'd see the metallic rebukes in the sideboard and people just playing the Spires and expecting to get them, but Spy Bluff Canal putting you up to 6 blue sources main deck, and the 2 Ether Hubs also giving you some blue now and then, meaning he can play Spell Queller's in the side.
Player's just about ready to start. And let's see, Scrounger, push, some number of lands, disintegration, another disintegration. Aqeel...
Scrounger into disintegration, pretty good against Aqeel, especially if he's trying to get out of fast Hydra and he doesn't have any... He most likely will have some energy, but...
And he ships it as well. The last card that was there was Athalia, and I guess he's feeling the 2 lands is not enough.
Not quite good enough. 2 lands can never really cast your spell that needs 3 lands to cast, I think. There's no Ancient Tombs in this format, so...
And there's no other way to cheat it into play, except for Claim, which he's not running.
He was on the draw. He did have a Scrounger. I don't know if his land count is let's see how many lands Shareef is running.
24.
24. He could reasonably have drawn into one over the course of 2 turns, but playing it safe, sending the mediocre hand back for a chance of getting one that starts a bit faster. And there is some payoff for that. He gets the most broken creature in the format, Threaben Inspector, just an all-star showing up in modern lists as well, showing itself to be, on par with some of the best cards in that format, just in terms of efficiency, the size of the body. Oops. Scrappy Scrounger.
And there is the push.
Oh, okay, that's not great.
That's unreasonable. 4.
Yeah, he's still got. Shareef has a chance to draw a unlicensed disintegration before Aqeel manages to get a Hydra down. And if Aqeel doesn't get another point of energy before that, he could. Yeah, is that a Thalia or a disintegration in Shareef's hand?
That's a Thalia.
Thalia. That is also perfectly fine. I mean, you could play that and just keep applying pressure. At least it's just going to be blocking here.
It's not going to be doing much now.
And there's Thalia, which really puts the brakes on Aqeel.
Coming in for 7.
Aqeel's spot removal limited to sorcery speed 3-mana spells and also fatal push. I suspect he would keep the Grasp of Darkness for something larger, but he might be forced to use it on the Thalia here if he has it in his hand. But it's not looking great for him. This is a really hairy situation. It's unlikely that he'll get out. It looks like he's trying. Tracker comes in tapped. Aqeel's on 8. If he blocks 3 here, he's going to go down to 1. That's not going to be positive.
No, he's in really bad shape, I think.
I think this is just going to go to a 3rd game. Heart of Kirin.
Doing all the work. And
2 craft example. Yeah, Shareef's just sort of puked all over the board here. Because Aqeel is not, I mean, traditionally in standard at the moment, the black-green decks don't play any sort of sweeper. Yanni's expertise proven itself not to be good enough. And the more recent Rags to Riches also just not quite large enough for standard. Yeah, I think he just picks up his cards, and we're going to go to game 3. I think Aqeel's going to, he's just leveraging the fact that he goes first in the following game. It's much more favorable when he's on the play. I mean, the start of 2-craft Exemplar into Scrounger is very frightening, or 2-craft Exemplar into Heart of Kirin is just scary.
Showing off the list again, just so you can see what else is if anything.
Was that an Hour of Glory in Aqeel's hand? It's such a slow piece of removal. It is instant speed. It's very unconditional. So it deals with anything, any creature. But I don't know if that was the right choice for this matchup.
Well, I don't know. Like maybe he's just feeling very light on good removal and hoping to go with that. But
I would have put in Never before putting in the Hour of Glory, but perhaps he boarded in both of them.
It's possible he boarded in both. I mean, he did take out quite a few.
Yeah, so maybe he just put removal up the curve, went a little bit lighter on the non-creature spells in his deck.
Aqeel's hand looking very good. Shareef also deciding to keep it. Rhyming cut out, hoping for the best. And there we see cut.
4 damage. Cub may not hit. What's Aqeel got? Snake. No snake. It's a Glintsleeve Siphoner energy. And that's a little mini Dark Confident over there.
Looks like it's going for the card draw straight up.
Here we go. 2 cards. Incredible. What I really like that card. It's good. It's really good for standard. Possibly modern playable, but I mean in standard like it's the right shape for that kind of guy. Gets 2 energy. Snake, turning that into a dark confidant. No, it's a Phyrexian Arena on a 2/1 with Menace. It's amazing. The thing is, you could switch it off. It's not mandatory. You could just be, oh, I'm done paying life for cards now. No other effects like that, well, except for Pain Seer. But that, I mean, if you attack with it, you will untap and you will get the card and you will lose the life. Whereas this, it's optional.
And there we see
snap.
The evil himself.
The Scourge of Standard.
Yes, Gideon's one of the bad guys.
Yeah. No wonder Obnixilis tried to drown him in a puddle. Just emblem, straight up.
Straight up emblem.
I can't block, but I can hit you even harder.
He's going in swinging.
That's 4 damage, and oh no! Very painful there.
Done.
Just burnt a Gideon. And I think the most that emblem would do is put his Heart of Kirin out of grasp range, but it's not going to survive a Descenter's Deliverance. Aqeel possibly still has 1 main deck as well. It'll be very, very embarrassing if he plays a Heart of Kirin and it just gets Descenter's Deliverance. You know, you don't even have to wake it up. I'll just blow it up right now. Threadman Inspector again.
Taking 1. Oh, we missed the previous 1 pain for Gideon. And passing back, hoping to not.
Oof.
Oh, pushed.
Fatal push. Jappie definitely hitting his stride here, getting the removal right on time, maintaining a fair tempo advantage in this game. And Shareef is not where he wants to be. The back foot is not a good place for the vehicle's deck. Vehicle deck to be.
For it to come back.
Oh,
why?
Something I haven't seen in a while. Obnixilis. And Jappie's just gonna pile into his library.
Just more cards. I think that's kind of how you beat this deck.
Oh yeah, you stifle their early game by shooting their guys and then draw more cards. You pack in the removal, draw some cards, and just pressure them.
Get as much material as possible and just go at it. Aqeel tapped badly there, I think.
Possibly leaving. He could represent Blossoming Defense, but it was push, and so
it was fine.
Yeah, maybe leaving the Blooming Marsh up would have made Shareef think a little more, but yeah. Glorybringer is exerted, I think.
It exerted to kill the
snake,
and then went into Obnixilis.
Aqeel dropping a point of life, getting massive value out of the turn 3 Glintsleeve Siphoner.
That's very good. I mean, most of this damage has been done by himself, if not all. I think all of it actually.
He's taken a hit heavily. Long Tusk Cub is nicely sized.
Very good, and there's another Siphoner.
Snap. That is awkward.
Hurtful. That does not untap. It's got,
the menace on the Ciphers is amazing.
That's
actually
really good. Like, okay, Shareef has a push in hand. He's got a Thraben Inspector. He still has his clue, so he could potentially draw a card and still have stuff to do. And it's dead. And it's dead.
2 removal spells being exchanged there.
I think it was wrong though. He should have gone for the menace guy instead. Get all the energy, goes down to 13, keeps flashing.
I think Obnixilis goes, wow.
Okay, goes down to 12. This is so much material. I don't think there's any way for Shareef to get out from this.
How disgusting. Wow.
He's got mainlands up this. Oh, look, that is not nice. Okay. down to
It's half your life. Bristling Hydra on board. He's got the choice of attacking into the Obnixilis or not attacking into the Obnixilis and leaving the Glorybringer up to block, which doesn't seem like something he should do. He's got to kill that Obnixilis or he's dead. But if he swings with the Glorybringer, he's dead anyway. He needs removal in hand right now.
and he does not.
I don't think he can get out of the situation.
Like-
Glorybringer,
Let's see if he can get something drawn for the clues.
he does have a clue.
That's a land. No good for him. And it's another Inspector as well in hand, so he's really not doing well. He can play it, of course.
Up to draw, push.
Get up again. Yeah, it's only out here is getting another push. That blocks the Hydra.
That's what he needs. The Scrouger has to go in.
Yeah,
He doesn't have a choice about it.
at least if he does it now and...
Is there a way he can... done.
Never mind, just dead.
Well, I apologize for criticizing your choice of removal. Clearly, our glory is okay.
And yeah, this is basically the end.
Blanked. Yeah, so I think what Aqeel was playing around there is if Shareef did decide to attack and exert the Glorybringer to then force Aqeel to
trigger the Hydra, to activate the Hydra. Shareef may have had a response to that, but it's not doing anything.
Akeel's just being really rude. It's like, I put all this in, I'm gonna draw all these cards.
Well, how do you do that? Where?
And he's in with
How much energy did he have there?
5. He got 3 from the Hydra and then 2 from
Oh
the
my gosh, that is, yeah.
And
Rude.
that's
Yeah, that's it. Good games though.
very, very good games, very interactive actually for aggro games. Yeah, like, unfortunately, Shareef just being super unlucky there.
Yeah, that second game wasn't great for him.
It was, yeah.
Aqeel got like 2 bodies down early, and just the card advantage from the Siphoners and the Menace. I mean, you can't block them too easily, so you can just aggressively 1-for-1, and hit you.
Get that deep. And yeah, I mean, proving once again card draws a thing.
Interesting sideboard plan. I mean, he actually raised his. No, he kept it the same. Is that a Death's Majesty?
But we can quickly show it all.
Yeah.
So there is
He pushed his curve up slightly.
Death's Majesty, there's Trackers, there's the Never, the...
I think that's what came out.
Yeah,
the
that's-
Trackers and the Death's Majesties. Is that a main deck card? Let's have
No,
a peek at it.
the top part is what he slided in, the bottom now is what he took out.
Okay, the mana costs are sort of the same actually. The code didn't change too much.
Anyway.
He just went heavier on removal because Obnixilis shoots things as opposed to not shooting things.
Okay, so yeah, that's round 2. It was great, and we'll be
See
back
you in a while.
soon.